Have you ever asked yourself, why did this happen to me? That single question can stretch across every storm we face. The job we lost, the dream that broke, the love that left. When life doesn't go our way, it's easy to wonder if God even has a plan, let alone a good one. We live in a time that glorifies control. Every ad promises that we can design our own destiny. But when reality doesn't match what we envisioned, frustration turns into doubt. We think, if God's plan is real, why does it hurt so much? But maybe the problem isn't the plan, it's how we perceive it. Imagine you're holding a single puzzle piece, dark, colorless, maybe even bent. On its own, it makes no sense. But step back, and suddenly it connects. The piece you hated was actually the key corner that finished the picture. That's how God works. The plan we don't understand in the moment is often the foundation for something far greater than we ever expected. When everything falls apart. Take the story of Joseph in the Bible. Betrayed by his brothers, sold as a slave, imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. From the outside, it looked hopeless. But each tragedy was a stepping stone, leading him to save his family and a nation from famine, from prisoner to prime minister. The same story plays out in your life, only the details change. The rejection you faced might have protected you from a future you were never meant for. The delay you hate may be the preparation you need. Waiting is the hardest part of faith. We like fast food, fast Wi-Fi, fast breakthroughs. But God doesn't rush perfection. He builds character before giving success, strength before responsibility, humility before influence. When nothing seems to be happening, something always is. Not outside, but inside you. Pain teaches what comfort hides. It breaks illusions of control and invites transformation. A sculptor doesn't destroy marble when he chisels it. He reveals the shape hidden within. So maybe your heartbreak isn't breaking you, it's shaping you. Maybe your loss isn't losing, it's clearing space for something greater. Seeing from God's perspective. What if God doesn't always explain himself? Not because he's cruel, but because he's infinite. An explanation can't fit in human language. Think of a child watching a surgeon with a knife. To the child, it looks terrifying, even wrong. But the surgeon knows the pain is part of healing. God's love is not proven by the ease of our life, but by the purpose he never abandons. Even in silence, he's still writing the story. History is full of people who didn't see the plan until the end. Steve Jobs once said that you can only connect the dots looking backward. He was right, but faith means trusting the dots before you see them connect. When you surrender control, you don't lose freedom, you gain peace. Stop fighting the unknown and start trusting the one who already knows. There comes a moment when surrender replaces struggle. When you stop asking, "Why me?" and begin asking, "What for?" That's where pain turns into wisdom and confusion turns into clarity. Every closed door starts making sense. Every delay reveals its design. Every heartbreak softens you into empathy. Every detour brings you home. The final payoff. Answering the question, so why did it happen to you? Because God's plan is always better. Not easier, not faster, better. Better because it transforms you. Better because it aligns you with purpose. Better because it leads you where you were meant to be all along. And when you look back one day, the pain will make sense. You'll see that nothing was wasted. The tears you cried watered the garden of who you became. The detours were directions. The waiting was the growing. The loss was love reshaped. Maybe right now, you're holding a puzzle piece that doesn't fit. Don't throw it away. Trust that when the picture is finished, you'll smile and whisper, "God, you were right." Because his plan was never to hurt you. It was to prepare you to handle the blessing he already wrote with your name on it.